Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Nightfall Season of the Wish Guardian Games intel. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing a bunch of new glitches for and how to get the new Hoverboard or Skimmer, which was newly added with Guardian Games, in its exotic form, which you're going to want if you want to keep it past the Guardian Games. So if you enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It really helps out the channel. To start off, you might notice that I am in the Deep Stone Crypt, and of course the very first part of Deep Stone Crypt requires you to get through the storm section. Normally you would do this on a Sparrow, and you would have to traverse the landscape. There used to be glitches that allowed you to do this without having to actually shelter from the storm at all, but with the new Skimmer or Hoverboard, whatever you like to call it, Hoverboard definitely seems more fitting. You can really skip a lot of this section simply by doing the rail slide all the way to the next shelter from the storm section. This lets you traverse this landscape really easily. There's probably a way, if you do this correctly, that you can actually just get from one side all the way to the other without really having to hit many of the bubbles, probably at least jump from 1 to 4. But just wanted to illustrate that. The other place that I would suggest this is going to come in really handy is for the dungeon, the Prophecy, or Prophecy Dungeon. It's also the dungeon available this week for farming, so if you want to farm out any of the new weapons that were actually added to Prophecy, now is the best time to do it. So no better time than to use the Skimmer, or Hoverboard, in the dungeon you're going to be farming this week than for the Rainbow Road section, or whatever you like to call that, the major Sparrow section where you have to traverse through the ribbons. Normally you're going to fall off there at least once if you're not very good. Well, this lets you skip all that. So this, as well as being able to use it in raids, is just an added bonus to what is an already amazing new vehicle added to the game. So if you want to get this in its exotic form, you definitely want to, of course, play Guardian Games, because that's going to be required if you want to complete this quest. Right over here. Now the easiest way to actually complete this, and you're going to want to do this soon, is by actually earning a top 10% score in Nightfall challenges. So in the Nightfall playlist, which I believe this week, today, because I believe it's on a rotator of the daily, is the Inverted Spire. Go into this with a team. That's the number one tip. It'll make things a lot easier, or even just one teammate. But also, make sure that you do this relatively soon, because you only need to be in the top 10% at any given moment. So as this goes on, it's going to actually become probably harder to get into the top 10% of all players. About a score of 250,000 should get you in there. Now, the thing that you're going to want to also do while you're in this, and while you're probably going to want to bring some teammates with you, is to make sure that you emote and then finish all yellow bar enemies, or at least anyone that can be finishable. There are some mini bosses that are not able to be finishable. So just make sure that you emote before you actually do your finisher move on them. It'll make sure that you get at least 4,000 points, I believe, for every yellow bar, and there's a ton of champions in here. So I don't know if it goes up above 4,000, but for a champion you should be able to get at least 4,000 points extra just from doing that. So that'll help you get that 250k score. Inverted Spire also has a lot of ads in it, so you should be able to farm this out. I would do it today. There's going to be other strikes that are probably going to be better or worse, so you want to, check out which ones have the most enemies in it, or at least do this on the daily at least once, just to see how close you can get. The other thing that I wanted to discuss as far as glitches concerned with the hoverboard itself There are certain moves that are allowing you to not only traverse, large landscapes like we did with the rail slide, but also just climb objects. So, this move, when added with this move near a, wall or any sort of let's go over to this side. Lets you just continually go up the wall. Of course, I'm going to die from frostbite, but you could see how this can also be fairly advantageous. And the last glitch that I wanted to discuss is actually a fairly easy one, but essentially the hoverboard can actually go way faster than it's supposed to be able to go. Now this is because when you actually spam the boost rather than hold the boost, it doesn't actually count down or limit any of the energy, so it actually ends up going way faster than 190. And you can speed test this along with an always on time or just holding down the boost button. But so long as you just spam it over and over again, you should be able to go, I don't know exactly how much faster, but quite a bit faster than you would normally be able to or would be allowed to if you weren't using the skimmer. So as you can see, you can actually make your way all the way down to the very end. I'm sure somebody's going to make this a very easy route eventually, so keep an eye out for that. As soon as it's out there, I'll make sure to report on it. But that's going to be it for all the information in today's video. Hopefully you found something in this video helpful. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on the bell to post notifications so you never miss out on any future Destiny 2 Nightfall content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. Remember, any of those things also enter you into any future giveaways on this YouTube channel, and we do one every 1,000 subscribers, so you never want to miss out. When we reach 100,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away an Xbox Series X or a video card of equivalent value. If you've watched till this point in the video, you can also leave a hashtag Hoverboard or a hashtag Guardian Games or a hashtag Nightfall or a hashtag Season of the Wish in the comments section down below for another entry into the next giveaway for this video. Remember, I do those secret hashtags on all videos. So if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, you can always go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. And once more, I'm Wilhelm Scream. Thanks so much for watching, as always. And of course, we will see you next time.